afternoon and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I bought a baking stone. This is what you make pizzas and European breads on, and it gives you that crust that you like. But there's a few things you have to know about it. Number one, I'm going to be preheating my oven, and we'll talk about this because I've got to get this in the oven and bake it for about an hour at 500 degrees. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ, that hurt. Well, I'm prone to hurting myself anyway in here. These are a few warnings. Number one, you never season this stone with oil or grease. You never use soap or detergent to clean it. You never soak the pizza stone in water. And you never handle a hot stone with your bare hands. So that'll be sitting in the oven all night after I finish. I'm actually getting it ready to actually be able to use, because you have to do this first. Do not cut pizza on this stone either. In other words, you're going to have a cutting board or something when you take it off. Stones can break if bumped or chopped, so if this occurs, you've got to handle it with care. So know that. Now, before you can even use it, you have to rinse it with water, only water, dry thoroughly in the oven, and that's what we're going to do. It takes, at 500 degrees, it's going to take about 30 to 40 minutes to dry completely. Okay, so that's what we're doing. As soon as it hits 500, I'll go ahead and do it. Now, to clean and care for this, you do not use a dishwasher. You let the stone cool down before cleaning it, always. Use a scraper or nylon brush to remove the stuck-on residue on the stone. May go moldy. This is why it's got to go back into the oven and bake after you finish cooking on it and cleaning it. Now, to cover the stains, if necessary, cover the stains with a baking soda paste, scrub with a brush in a circular motion. But they really don't want you to do any of this. Wipe the stone with a damp cloth and hand wash with warm water. No detergents. Now, if necessary, run the self-cleaning cycle in an oven for deep cleaning if you have to. Now, to dry the stone completely, you have to put it in an oven at 500 degrees for about 30 minutes after cleaning it to prevent the moisture from staying in the stone, because the stone is a microporous structure and it absorbs extra moisture. This is why you have to sit there and bake it at 500 for about a little over 30 minutes. Okay, so this is what we're doing now. And I got a size 12 by 15, but they have a round one I want to get, which I'm thinking about. So if you get one of these, I got the Unicook. This is what you're going to have to do. You've got to be careful, and when you pack it away, you've got to make sure it's cooled. And I'm going to put mine back in the box because it has styrofoam and cardboard around it, so just to keep it safe after, I'm done doing this. But I'm not going to touch that stone till tomorrow morning, because I know there's no way this evening it's going to be cool to where I can handle it at that time. But I wanted you to know this is called a baking stone, and we're going to need that when we go to start making these European breads, or you won't get the crust that you're looking for. You know how the European breads have that crust. Also, it seems I'm going to have to get a pizza peel. Those are one of those things when they put the pizza in and pull it out. I'm going to need that. But for the breads, I need parchment paper, and slide it on with the parchment paper when it's up at the temperature where it has to be, and then pull it off like that without getting burnt. So we're going to have to be really, really careful. But I'm thinking about getting the pizza peel and putting the bread on like that and taking it off. But anyway, I wanted you to know some of the things you're going to have to get. If we're going to be making European breads, you're going to have to get a baking stone. You just can't. Make sure you get one that fits your oven and follow the instructions for the care of it, so nothing goes wrong. And when you're not using it and it's cooled down and you've wiped it down and everything, please put it somewhere where it will not get broken. I don't think you want to have that happen. So I will see you tomorrow morning and take care. Bye-bye.